Hey, it's Tiffany. Welcome back to Broke Girl Aesthetic. Today I'm going to take this old Valentine sign that came from the Family Dollar and I'm going to turn it into a tabletop riser. Nothing fancy. Just going to take it apart and do some stuff, and that's pretty much that. So first of all, I want to start taking this apart. Just pull these off and keep the beads for later for something else. And then this here is a piece of tin is kept on with this metal wire. Just untwist that. Been sitting outside, so it's a bit rusty. Get that out of the way. Kind of afraid to pull this off. It's been sitting outside. I don't want any weird bugs attacking me. For real? All right, well, is it nailed down? I guess. So we're just going to deconstruct this bad boy. It is nailed in. All right, so I guess what I'm going to be doing is just taking this all apart. I'm going to get my hammer and take these nails out. Okay, that's done. Next part will be taking this off. Which, oh hey, look at that. That just popped right off. That's nice. And they're in good shape, so I can keep them off to the side for something else. Looks like these might have actually been nailed on instead of glued. Yep. So now I've got two other pieces that I can potentially lose later. Okay, these nails do not go through the bottom, but we're not going to see. So we're just going to do that. All right, there we go. So that part's done. Take the stickers off, and since they've been outside, it should come off pretty easy. Because we're going to paint this, and we're going to use this side instead of the bottom, or the front, the top, whatever. The top is the bottom, and the bottom is the top. All right, so next, what I'm going to do, I've been running around like crazy, so I'm a little out of breath, but I've got some scrap from, what did I make? I made something with these signs. What did I make? Anyway, I had these Easter signs that I used for something or other. So these are the spare pieces, and I'm going to cut one for the middle here and glue it down. And then I'm going to use some tumbling tower blocks, and these are full-size ones, and I'm going to mount them on these here for support for this riser. But I need to run out and go get wood glue first, so I will be right back. Right now, I could take that outside and you know, take it to the saw and cut it, but I don't think I need to do that. I'm just use my cute little detail knife that I got from Temu, and this is MDF, so I'm just going to score it carefully right about on that line. So if you just cut through it a little bit, this stuff will just snap. so it's not really necessary. I mean, you're basically just cutting through layers and layers of paper, right? See, it's just super easy. This is pretty sharp. Easy peasy. Doesn't matter if it's perfect, really. I don't care. Here, it's on the underneath. You're not going to see it anyway. And it's all going to get painted or whatnot, so. Yeah, I can even take scissors to that and cut it off. So, we'll trim that up, and then my store had no Gorilla wood glue or any other wood glue, so I'm going to try the Crafter Square wood glue, and hopefully that helps. And I'll use my Work Pro clamps to hold everything together and let it dry. Alright, so I've got it all cleaned up. Got it assembled here. Sits up nice. And the next part is just to paint. And I'm going to use a new paint that I got from Plaid. This is the Folk Art Home Decor Chalk Paint in Mellow Mocha. And this is one of their new colors. So we're going to try this out. It's going to need shook up a little bit better, I think. Color is settled. I kid you not, it almost smells like chocolate milk. So there's the Mellow Mocha, and I might go over it with the antique wax after. So I don't know. We'll just give it some paint and see how it turns out. So I'm just going to start with the bottom first. Because it's white, it might take a couple coats. I'm using the chalk paint, so hopefully it won't take more than 2. It's a nice brown color. It looks like hot cocoa or chocolate milk. I don't know what they did to it. It kind of smells like chocolate milk. So weird. But yeah, this is a pretty decent color here. Like I said, I'm just going to go over it and paint this whole thing, front and back, top and bottom, upside down, sides, everything else, blah, blah, blah. So we'll go ahead and give this all a good 1 or 2, I don't know, coats of this paint. Well, as you can see, it's mostly dry, and this is where I came to the realization that I'm pretty much an idiot and didn't think before I painted that I should be filling the holes from the staples. So I have done that with just the Dollar Tree spackle, and I mean, it kind of blended in with some of the paint that was wet. So I will let it all finish drying, and then I'll sand that down, give this part another coat. There's the bottom, and I think once I get my antique wax out, you're not gonna see that anyway. But this looks good. It's kind of bowed up a little bit since I painted, but once it dries, it should level itself out. And if it doesn't, well, I can just put something heavy there, and you know, it'll be fine. But we'll let this finish drying up, and I'll give it a sand and a second coat, and then we'll be back to add the Folk Art Home Decor Wax in Antique to give it more of a wood look. And I'll use my chippy brush to emulate some wood grain in there. So we'll be back. And there we have it. It is finished. I didn't get that middle one, but that's okay. So let's take a look at how it looks when it's decorated and stuff. Now I did lose the footage of using the antique wax and my chippy brush to try to give it like a wood look. So that sucks. But otherwise, it turned out pretty good considering it started out as an old decor piece from the Family Dollar that I probably saved from the garbage. I used a couple of tumbling tower blocks, painted it, you know, and now I've got a piece that I can use all year round. I can, sit it out wherever, use it for all kinds of different things. So it's functional and it's pretty, pretty cool. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to check my description box for links to the stuff that I've used and other discount codes. Tiffany123 for Plaid Online saves you 15% off of your cart. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope y'all have a great week. Take care, y'all. Bye.